Right, good morning, world. Good morning out there. Just doing my daily practice. Maybe you're already a subscriber and already know all this shit. Hey, what's up? Yeah, just the start of this year, been trying to get myself out fucking doing meditation every day, and it's been going great. Yeah, I'm from Washington. Weed's legal. So if you're 21, it's chill to smoke. Got a little bit of some bud going on. Some decent mid-shelf stuff. Not bad. Yeah, it's usually just beautiful as fuck in the morning around here. Usually I'll have a bunch of notes and shit. This morning I have nothing to talk about. If anybody has any questions or anything regarding spirituality or any of that shit, throw it on there. I remember when I was like 20 years ago, somebody mentioned Kundalini. For like 20 years I didn't even know about it, but I always had it in my mind, and then like a month or two before my 42nd birthday, I was able to have that Kundalini energy rise, and now it stays with me. Got a daily offering here for the birds. Yeah, the birds are definitely one of my big loves of life. Really enjoy just watching those little motherfuckers like flutter through the wind, or flutter through the air. I mean, you know. Hello, how's it going out there? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Usually, if I get myself out here in the morning for this like hourly meditation, my day is 100% every fucking time. But sometimes I'll talk myself out of it. Well, not for the last 6 months, but good to hear. Hell yeah. Yeah, just an interesting aspect of trying to push myself to do this daily has been how much my mind tries to fucking talk me out of it. Oh, hell yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, nature is so fucking good. Before I finally came outside for my meditations, which was only a month ago, I did like 5 months inside my house and always kept having the thought, oh, I want to go out, but I would never let myself. Or, I would always be like, oh, it's cold, oh, this or that. But as soon as I pushed through those fucking illusions of, oh, it's cold, or, oh, I don't want to get out of my bed this morning, right on the other side, it's not cold. It's it's not hard to get out of bed or whatever. Once I get out here, I have the energy. That's just crazy that be trying to fucking trick myself in such ways, or whatever. Like, yeah, out here it really is fucking nice, and I fucking love being out here. But why would I tell myself I want it? It's just interesting bullshit. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's the beginning of my work week at least. Gotta go to the weed store. Worked many jobs in my life. Tons of them. I was like, oh, I don't know what job will ever be perfect for me. And then all of a sudden, weed was legal in Washington. And that ended up being the perfect job for me. selling people weed and telling them, this is the best weed. No, this is the best weed. Basically, I don't know, there's a lot more going on than that, but definitely interesting. Sometimes a customer will come in and I'll be like, oh, this is the best weed, and I'm being 100% honest because it's like just been amazing shit, and then, you know, it's not in the customer's budget, so it's not amazing to them. And they'll be like, oh, that weed was shit. So it really depends on a lot of things. It's not just good weed, it's how much money you got to spend on weed. Because if you only got $10, then the shittiest weed ends up being the best. Because that's what you fucking need. I got like, me and my beautiful wife got 3 kids, and they really take up our time, but I try to make music when I do have a little free time. Um, Lately, my biggest thing has been this idea of dissolving the ego, trying to free myself from all these attachments that my mind has created over the 41 years I've fucking spent here. And I've definitely gotten myself to a point where I'm very free of that. Like, I think my ego is basically dissolved for the most part, and what remains now is basically like not much, just remnants of the ego, but the mind is still there, and the mind takes daily cleansing, is what the masters teach. So that's why I'm still out here every day. And even though the ego is basically dissolved, like, my mind will still, you know, prompt like questions that go against like what I want, or my, you know, what makes me feel the best. And so I just have to like, you know, the daily cleansing helps with that, and then just trying to be aware when those situations arise and when those things arise. Yeah, I love this idea of ego death. Um, Ninja Jones, sounds like you might already have some knowledge of your own. Um, I've heard of ego death in music. Um, 21 Pilots, they have that car radio song. Right after I kind of enlightened or reached the ultimate perspective or whatever the fuck happened, all the music I've listened to my whole life changed. I saw it from a different perspective. The first song was Car Radio by 21 Pilots. What I realized is that when he's saying car radio, it's a metaphor for his mind. And he does speak of the ego death in that song. He says, right on, appreciate it, take it easy. Yeah, in that 21 Pilots song, he says something about he killed someone in his dreams. And it's just a peculiar way to talk about killing someone, but, you know, to kill is a very serious act. So if you say you're killing somebody in your dreams, it's a serious act that's like inward, or you know, that's the way I took it. Though, it's like, yeah, he's obviously talking about ego death. Right on. Take it easy. Have a great time out there. Blessings to you. Oh, and then Mr. Kitty. Yeah, Mr. Kitty. I came across his music while I was like fighting my ego, and Mr. Kitty, fucking amazing. If you don't know his music, it's fucking amazing, and it's he's very clear that he's talking about ego death and all that shit. Like, he definitely speaks of like having to kill or something like that, you know. Like, he speaks of this death in a peculiar way too, but his music is listed as self-destructive music. So right there he says, yeah, it's, you know, it's to help you destroy the self, or that's what it's about. Yeah, hell yeah, what's up? Yeah, Mr. Kitty's music definitely brought me a lot of peace. Yeah, I'm planning on it. Unless just, you know, shit comes up, but try to do it every fucking day because I'm out here doing it anyways, is why I started. Yeah. basically I'll sit out here for about an hour. Sometimes it takes a little less time, but I'll just do some stretching, push my body to its limits, and then I'll try to sit in like this to let my body rest, but at the same time, I push my spine to its limits of, holding this straight posture. And by the time that gets tired, I go back to stretching, and then in between, I just try to do breathing and silence the mind. Let that mind fucking be quiet, or detach from it, observe it. Right on. Have a great day to go. Where you from? Another interesting aspect of all this is to listen to the body. Until I started trying to silence the mind, I never even heard my body. Well, I guess I could say I definitely had heard it, but I never knew that it was my body. I never knew to pay attention to it in such a way. But like when I just fucking unbent my leg there, my knee is so fucking sore. It's like if I don't do this, I'm not giving it the attention it needs, Alright, Ninja Jones. Take it easy out there.